We have to be
There are infinite worlds.
controversial
In one dimension,
enough,
Abraham
but not
Lincoln
too
never
controversial.
existed. In another,
Yeah.
he existed, but he wore a fedora. It's time.
Well, controversial among ourselves.
So is Bird here or not?
Yeah, I think Bird just got back, right?
That was sent to your device.
So we accidentally started without you, but the thing is, you want to put in an answer where 50% of people will say yes to it and 50% will say no to it.
I don't know what to do, but I think I did the wrong thing. I think I.
This scenario.
Oh no! I don't know how I feel about this game.
Did you do something bad?
You have been striking out romantic.
I did do something bad.
Weirdly enough, you start receiving great dating advice from this thing. Only you can hear it speak. Do you bring it on your first date?
What the this is the most confusing fucking game.
Well,
what? What the
yes.
fuck are we playing?
The frozen hot dog in your freezer.
I mean, I feel like this isn't that hard of a choice.
Yeah.
I am so confusing.
If you like,
wait, what? I can't even English anymore.
Yeah, you're having a stroke.
What the fuck is happening?
All you do is answer the question.
Answer yes or no. That's all you need to do.
And then they get a score on whether or not they split the room successfully. At this point, you're just answering questions honestly.
Would you bring a frozen hot dog on your date?
Yes, a talking frozen hot dog.
Well,
the longer
what the hell is
it takes
that?
to answer, the more bonus points you get.
I was honestly
one split. Is that good?
That's horrible.
That's bad.
You're trying to get an even split.
Sculpture or bust.
So people would take the hot dog.
Yeah, I was surprised anyone wouldn't.
In your honor, but it has a unique donor group. If the statue goes up, a plaque will read the monument was paid for by this. Do you
That's a great answer.
That is very good.
That's a fantastic answer.
But again, it's tame.
Yeah, my brain was definitely working in the wrong direction to play this game correctly, I think.
I was.
These are heavy splits.
And I was the only one on the other side.
And now, Pipe presents the challenge.
Oh.
A new social
the hell
media
is this?
movement encourages people to post a video of themselves doing this to raise awareness for hepatitis B.
Absolutely.
Wait, that's confusing now.
Do you participate?
Whoa, what?
Post a video of themselves voting for.
I know who that is. Absolutely not. Mostly because the actual cause would receive nothing.
I mean, historically, that's easily proven wrong.
I think that the previous one was an audience question, so you might be getting audience questions on this one.
No, you can't. They can vote. They can like weirdly vote on some kind of generated answer.
Oh, so that was my vote. That counted because of another.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
That's the biggest split so far.
Yeah, mine is gonna be the biggest.
This one is
if it shows up.
Because it was a real split.
I think it is.
A wealthy family wants to hire you as a babysitter. They pay good money and you may enjoy the amenities of their luxurious home, but they don't want you to watch their child. You have to take care of this. Do you accept the job?
What?
I mean...
Is it a guy or is it a girl?
Well, there you go. Isn't it?
Doesn't matter what it is. It's whoever you want it to be.
This game confuses the fuck out of me.
It's a gender-inclusive question.
What are you, a coward?
All genders.
What?
Are you a coward? I'm gonna take care of their...
I'm more concerned about why they need to be taken care of.
Yeah, that was my initial thought.
That's the confusing part of the question.
I already have a good job. I don't need this.
That was my initial thought.
I mean,
I was there.
I think you're supposed to accept the premise that you need money in the question, Bird.
It's time for
Well, if I had done that, then he would have been even more fucked than he was.
Will not fall asleep. She screams and screams. Through a disturbing fluke, you find that your baby will sleep peacefully if listening to a podcast about this subject. Your parents are coming to see you this weekend. Do you tell them about the sleep hack?
I don't know who that is.
Sleep hack. You know who Jeffrey Dahmer
Jeffrey
is?
Dahmer is a very lovely man.
He's one of
born in the United States.
Wow.
He's one of the absolute worst
Andrew.
killer people.
He had an affinity for being
and several
a
other
true
things.
gourmet of the modern people.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
that
doesn't sound
guy.
very-
He's quite a good man. Yeah.
He's a man you don't speak of in polite company.
You don't let kids.
Oh, that's a good split.
That was
half the audience is like, yeah.
Nicely done.
I got the first thing people won't do.
Oh, there you go.
Up next
Also, the
is
sound effects in this game are
Pop or
infuriating.
Not.
What? This game's great.
These are the
You can
worst
control
sound
the planet
effects.
with a satellite.
There's
That's the
only
point.
downside is every 5 years, we will
It's a Hanna-Barbera
experience
cartoon.
this.
What?
It's
5
currently
years, real
96
experience
degrees
allergies.
in Canada in January. Do you launch the satellite?
96 degrees is really warm though.
That's
In January, it would be maybe 60 or 50 or 60.
Doesn't Canada use Celsius
At
though?
most.
Yeah.
So they would be dying.
Well, I'm assuming this is in Fahrenheit.
Also,
Oh, man.
I'm talking in Fahrenheit, not
allergies
Celsius.
every 5 years. There's people who have that every year.
I
Yeah,
live
this is
in
definitely
Canada. I
Fahrenheit.
know
So
that this is
a-
warm for January. This is ridiculous. This is like 25 degrees. It's crazy. Yes, first I'm going to launch the satellite.
Yeah, this sounds like.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean, I
I
experience
should
allergies every year. Every 5 years is an upgrade.
Like, no, yeah.
My bad.
Wow, well done.
Shit.
No
I should change it
split.
to every 5 years. We had to all experience the fucking imperial system. Like,
Exactly.
You guys already
There you
have to
go.
experience the Imperial
What the
system.
fuck is this
You're
image?
the only ones in the world to use it actively.
which is why the rest of you would have to too.
Oh god.
Not where it's.
I mean, I still use it
Time to
occasionally,
create
but
some more
you know.
havoc.
Okay, okay.
Okay, here we go.
I keep writing things that everyone's just gonna say no to.
I think that's the thing.
I'm trying to
Oh,
offset
there's a
people
key.
writing all the things that everyone just says yes to.
Yeah.
So
But I'm going too
thinking
far.
I think I'm thinking too deep about my question because, like, with the dancer, you wouldn't know the gender or whatever, and so it would be maybe a little bit too split.
It's not like
And
they're
the
gonna
one I
strip
wrote-
for you. They're just a person who has a job,
Yeah, you're
and
gonna
you
need to
get
take
paid
care.
to take care of them.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
that's-
they did state that you could use the amenities of the luxurious house, which seems to be the neighbor.
yeah, that was
So-
Andrew.
But I think my option right now is gonna be as well, like,
Hurry up. Time's running out.
it's complicated.
These are supposed to
Just
be
making practice.
complicated answers.
Aerial
It's supposed to be
acrobatics.
confusing.
Oh
They're
no, that's
they're
not
hypotheticals.
You can fly.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
However,
Yeah.
it causes your butt to expel a non-stop stream of
What?
this.
That sounds.
That sounds hilarious, but the choice is actually quite easy.
Of course it is. You're in a crowded area. What?
I
Of course.
love it. I also like the second vote of were you amused by this scenario?
Yeah,
No,
I
I
like
didn't-
that.
Oh,
I mean,
didn't see
granted,
that
they came
one.
up with 80% of the scenario, so
I haven't voted that.
Aw.
yeah, dude.
Just
Hey,
a-
you know what? I got a 4-1 split. I'll take it.
Audience.
Audience, what the fuck?
Audience is weird
Yeah.
and weirdly considerate of other people's needs.
Do you hear that?
Some of them might not
I don't
even
like
know
any of
To
that.
call.
Some of
would
them might
you
not know the
shit
mayonnaise came from your butt.
Mayonnaise. Yeah.
Fly and solve world hunger? Exactly.
Smartphone charger for 30 straight days, but it's made from the skin of this animal. Do you get one?
This animal?
This animal?
Political commentary from Jackbox.
Fucking shots fired, damn. Oh shit, they're not shots fired because that's an assassination attempt. Shit.
Yes. So, like, that's why it's a
Don't
deep thinking
shoot the
thing.
president. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, that's a good question. What happens if someone shoots your phone? You get charged with.
Wow.
What?
What? I'm very confused as to your imagination there.
I would. Nobody said anything about shooting anybody.
Yeah, I don't know how we got on this topic.
I'm very confused. I missed missed something in that conversation.
What if we just want the phone because it'll rip that chunk of
because
flesh?
I don't want to touch a butt.
But what it'll rip that much flesh off of his butt?
Exactly.
Well, we don't know how much. Maybe they just took the whole damn anus.
Butt. Dude, that's too much.
I don't need to keep the case. I can just throw it out. But we get to remove Trump butt.
I don't want any kind of butt on my phone.
During sex,
Thank you very much.
Control yourself from shouting this repeatedly for 10 seconds. Your partner is not a fan.
Oh no!
The sound.
Awkward.
What? Why would you do that?
Dude, run!
One night
That's
stand.
the worst answer. Why would you?
What came up with this one? Keith?
This is not me.
Keith, was this you?
Immediately, my mind is just going to a one-night stand
What is
scenario.
this toxic ass partner?
Why would you wear a mask?
Yeah,
in the
this
first
I
place?
have so many complicated feelings about this question.
I don't know.
I hate supportive relationships.
Oh man. Durf says, I think this one is actually going to be split down the middle.
That was worse than mine.
Andrew added so many more layers to
Never
that.
just lunch.
Yeah.
You can have lunch with any figure from history, but during lunch you must consume an entire heaping plate of this.
Your best friend's.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if it's on a plate, that's not that much. Actually.
I would have written that figure from history.
That's a good one.
You must consume. You can eat lunch with anybody, but you must consume them.
Holy shit! How many people would like say they want to meet Hitler? Like,
I don't. Just to eat him.
yeah, because you're technically torturing him. So you're.
This got so confusing. Except that's not the question. Jesus Christ.
No, I was saying that if it's a plate
How
of
do you
your best
have a
friend's pee,
plate
that's
of
not too
pee?
bad because
That's
it's
not
pretty
very
short.
much. Yeah, a plate
Really?
can't store very much pee.
Right there in the
Look
middle.
at that successful split from Birdcatcher.
Almost successful.
Unfortunately, it's just
yeah, I'm pretty
impossible for
proud
us
of
to
that
get
one.
a even
I think we
split
just
right
learned
now.
more about everyone's
Ready,
best friends
set,
than their
go.
hygiene.
You have won an all-expenses-paid trip around the world. The fine print states that you have to spend a third of the trip handcuffed to this. Do you go?
There's a lot of pizza in there.
What's with all the pee shit? You guys got some kind of fucking Freudian issue going on? Like, what is this?
Hey, no one said anything about shit, dude. Don't make it weird.
See, here's the thing. Doesn't mean you have to look at
the
anything
thing?
for one.
I mean, look, it's not even
Just
about
stuck
looking. It's
there
about
for a
smell
third of the
and
ship.
hearing.
Why? The thing is, why would you go
Also,
on an
this is-
all-expenses paid trip on a ship that only has one urinal?
What?
It's the ship's urinal.
Maybe it's just the
Not one.
captain.
And the other thing is, too, that doesn't necessarily guarantee that anybody's going to be using it.
That's the job. Is like you're a captain, so you count working as being fucking handcuffed to the ship's urinal.
Oh, wow.
The audience is 57 split?
What?
I guess
Wow, we are on the
audience
opposite
has a thing
side of our audience for this
What
one.
is the audience thinking? You're gonna look through like a fucking hole in the wall at the beautiful ocean?
Called
Like,
I wonder what the name of that hole would be.
Whenever you're near a
Probably a
TV
pee
that's
hole.
playing sound, this spontaneously combusts in the distant president. Do you watch in silence?
What?
Do you watch your granddaughter being
Do you watch in
inaugurated?
silence?
If it'll blow up someone's grandma.
That sounds like an easy answer.
There's so many steps.
I mean,
This is... I mean,
Oh, it's whenever we're near a TV. So just watch TV on your computer.
So that's not. You're over.
No,
you're cheating.
That's called a loophole.
No.
You leave in 1945.
It specifies
So the idea is, do you
ATV, that
support
is a
your
loophole.
daughter at becoming president?
Oh wait, shit! I pressed the question wrong. Oh shit! It meant Oh, I voted wrong. I'm sorry. I think I just screwed up the game.
Nah, it's
You're
fine.
fine.
I'll watch. Fuck that granny. I'm gonna support my family.
Yeah, I meant to be on the yes side.
That was that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say you can literally. It doesn't matter what is said. You just watch it. Like who gives a shit what's said?
Or
Yeah,
like I said,
put on closed
exploit the
captioning.
loophole.
There's a bunch of loopholes. Like I'll do that. I'll watch it.
Yeah, just watch on watch on your computer.
Bitches,
instead of on your TV.
I almost never win Jackbox games.
Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin.
What the fuck?
This is a weird one.
This is the weird
An
part of it.
option that you think only some people would choose.
You get a prompt to compete with, and then it'll be like, "What do you think Effie would pick?"
Is a real
Waiting on answers
and it's
from
running
Keith
out.
and Bird.
Well, I had to figure out what you would vote for,
5
Effie.
seconds.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I find that
You're
second
on a
part
reality
really
romance show. You
confusing.
have to marry one of the 2 final contestants.
Oh,
They're
that's
both
my question.
nice, but one speaks only in monotone and the other does this. Which contestant do you marry?
What?
Only speaks in monotone or blends all their food. Oh, my poor pizza. My poor pizza.
That's not even a question.
It's all their food. It's not your
Yeah.
What a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Like what the what?
Why would you blend?
Have you never
No
watched anime?
split.
Monotone
No
girls are the
split.
best girls.
You didn't get a single vote out of like
Everyone
40
voted
people.
for monotone.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
obvious answer.
Everybody's gonna that monotone dude or dudette. It's getting old and merry.
It took me a second to realize the answer changed, and I went, "Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a few different people
that
got the
part's
same.
actually really
A few
confusing.
people got the same prompt. Bird, you're drunk.
You managed to get a split
You
though.
didn't see that coming.
Oh no! An incorrect prediction.
I would never."
You would never.
Oh, that's
Aw.
I'm good at this.
It just slowly wears you down.
No, don't say that. You would love them, Keith.
Did you have to vote for me to
which
pick
one do you
one?
think you predicted?
Oh no, I was wrong. No, I was right.
That's a
actually.
good split though.
Prediction. You just
Correct
earned some
prediction,
bonus
yeah.
points.
Oh, I forgot that vote. I thought the other way around.
You forgot what you voted.
Yeah, I thought you would go for the monotone, but then
There are only 2
the PewDiePie question threw me
available in your
off.
price range, and they're both haunted. You can either live in an apartment with the ghost of Vladimir Lenin or the ghost of this person. Which ghost do you choose to cohabitate with?
Oh, both with the YouTubers, huh?
Both will be YouTubers.
That's the world we
No.
live in.
Oh, this is weird. Ghosts in general, just. Can you imagine how salty the ghost
Yeah,
of Logan Paul would
it's
be?
not even. Well, I mean, Colonel RPG
Ooh,
is
somebody-
European, so of course he's gonna go with Lenin.
What?
He's my
What?
cousin.
Wait, what?
What?
The same
What?
question?
What?
way.
That was somebody else's Logan Paul last round. I just realized because it let me vote. I also just voted.
What? Oh my god.
What?
No way.
We both thought the same person. Oh my god.
Keith got
And you
punished.
both
The
got
actual
correct
fuck, you
prediction.
guys. What the actual fuck? The whole point is to find things you
And then
disagree with.
Logan
That's all
Paul.
the same fucking answer.
Fucking 4D chess.
I got an even worse score than the first one.
What the fuck, dude?
Asking the question twice just made it polarize harder.
Oh my god.
So I got fucked more than the first person that wrote Logan Paul.
This is what it's like when like Sonic.
Oh, that's a
met Shadow for the
50-50
first time,
split.
where he's like, oh,
Somebody didn't vote.
I forgot. I was really busy laughing.
I see Andrew wants to bunk with Vlad the Impaler. How interesting.
I mean, dude, that guy was
Here we go.
pretty chill. Hey, he protected his
I'm
team.
in the lead by 5 points.
I was distracted.
Close.
I was distracted
11:03.
because I had to switch to chat to see them react.
Ew. No, fuck. Oh, I don't want to win now.
Congratulations.
You did it. You finally won.
Yeah.
Cat thumbs.
Most likes is the audience. Oh no, we suck.
The audience gets most likes.
Alright,
Oh, it was
well,
me.
time
It's always
to,
me. Every
time
time.
to leave.